I was reading an article about Mount Everest. Now, if you climb Mount Everest, you have to take 8 ounces of trash down with you, or like a certain amount of trash down with you, and they'd like you to take human waste, but a lot of people obviously don't want to carry that.
Yeah, there's like literally a place where there's tons. It's like dog poop bags.
Pounds
people
of
like
it, they said. Pounds of human shit.
Fucking nonsense. Just so you can fucking write in your Christmas newsletter that you climbed Everest.
And it's
sluts.
What's weird about stuff like that is, and this is total, I'm a dickhead bullshit kind of talk, but I think there's more. I think I'm really more impressed with someone who runs the Boston Marathon than I am with someone who climbs Mount Everest.
At this point, because it's like Everest was tough at one point. It's not as tough as it was. Like,
yeah, it's like I guess you could still die.
Tons of people die
anytime you climb Mount Everest. But I just think, all right, so that's why I preface it with this is bullshit. But don't you think it's harder to run a marathon than it is to, like, most of what climbing Mount Everest is altitude and
rest
and like. It's not, you're still like walking up a mountain. Like that's hard and it's huge. It's the biggest mountain.
Yeah.
But it's mostly you're enduring the elements. You're enduring cold. You're enduring not being able to breathe. But
to be honest, I don't know.
If the altitude was fine, if you took altitude out of the equation,
it's just a hike.
It's just a hard hike.
Yeah.
That takes a long time.
Yeah.
Whereas a marathon is like, you need to be in pretty good shape to run a marathon. In a decent amount of time. Whereas people who barely work out
can do an Everest. They can,
I guess, maybe not barely work out, but like 80-year-olds climb Mount Everest.
Exactly. Like it's kind of, you have to be kind of functional, but you can do it if you put.
It's more of a mental. I don't know, more of a mental, but there's a lot of mental in climbing up Mount Everest.
I think there's something to what you're saying though. Like I think
Physical,
it's definitely hard.
Athleticism,
it's definitely hard.
It's
a different thing. Yeah.
It's not like an athletic feat. It's a
nah.
It's a different type of thing.
Yeah, I agree.
It's
it's pure endurance. Well, I don't know though. Like maybe I don't.
But what I'm saying, I guess my point to all this is, it's just not. It's impressive. I'm like, hey, cool, you climb Mount Everest.
Yeah.
But it's definitely, there's stuff that, like, if someone, all right, if I'm at a cocktail party, I meet one guy who does triathlons. I meet one guy who climbed Mount Everest once.
Yeah.
I can only chat with one of them. I'd rather talk to triathlon guy.
Yeah.
I'm more impressed with that.
I think there's like different paths on Everest too. I think there's like an easy one. It's like a black diamond one.
Of course.
So you know what I mean? Like, so climbed Everest can mean a lot of different things.
That's true. Like, but you know who I'm impressed with is the Sherpas who do it like 14 times a year.
Yeah.
That's impressive. With no oxygen and shit.
Exactly. Well, their bodies adapt too, though, I think.
Yeah, and they're from Tibet and stuff. But still, when one of them dies, it's like a shocking news story.
It's true.
But when like an Australian business tycoon dies, it's like, yeah, what were you fucking doing?
It kind of sucks that that's their tourism. Like, you could be in like the Bahamas where you just have to serve drinks. Like, it still sucks. Like, as you're a native.
I know
person.
what you're saying.
But like, you just serve a drink.
Jamaican
this guy's
guy.
like, it's like snowstorms, and he's like,
yeah, you could be the guy who like, hey, who wants to watch me cliff dive?
Yeah.
Hey, I've got a whole 10-minute routine about this cliff dive I'm about to do.
Exactly.
You think I'm going to do it? But I did it.
And then you cut to the other guy, and he's like freezing.
The guy's like carrying a 400-pound woman up Everest.
Exactly.
And she's like, oh, I don't want to carry a poop bag down. I just want a photo from the top, and there's too many people up there. Why is there so much trash here? You Sherpas should really do something about this. What a shit country.